Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another TUYU reaction. We have another one. This is the second one I've listened to, and Kasumatsu wants me to listen to it specifically, so here we are. I don't really have much else to say on this one. I was very recently introduced to TUYU, so I don't really have much of an idea of what to expect out of them as a producer, but I guess I won't know if I don't start, so without further ado, let's go! Very explosive start. Coming straight out the gate with energy. I like the use of the cymbals, good mixing on the drums. Really, just having the ride in this ear. Great mixing. Paying attention to that space. Ooh, change to the upbeat. Oh, that's why they changed it to the upbeat. Ooh, that was a weird transition. Just jumps right back in. I kind of love that, actually. And again, the drums mixing is great. This pre-chorus transition is nuts. This is very much different from the last song I heard. I love that jump back in too. I love the energy this song has. TUYU's gotta produce for anime or something, right? It just has so much of that going on. What just happened? Sorry about that. My computer just like locked up on this video. We vibing. Everything's fine. Nothing even broke. It was just the video. Really weird. Got so distracted by that. Straight up, the video just paused. Like, nothing else broke. The computer was fine. The video itself just stopped playing. So, I don't know what the hell that was. Good song, though. For a second there, I thought that pause was part of the video, and I was like, oh, what's going to happen? Is it going to be like a jump scare at the end? Like something went wrong? Like, I don't know. But either way, fun song. Really fun. I love the energy on this one. A lot like Being Low as Dirt. This one had a similar kind of thing where it felt kind of like an anime theme in a way. I think that poppiness is just something that TUYU gravitates towards as a producer, and that's of course fine. I've got nothing wrong with that vibe. In fact, I welcome it, but also just this one hit me different than the other one. This one didn't have something where I was like, oh, maybe they could have improved it if they took this approach. There was nothing I would have changed about this song. It was a perfectly good song from beginning to end. I didn't really pay much attention to the video though, because when videos have this much going on in the music videos, like all this movement, my animator brain kicks in and it distracts me from the song. So I was mostly like looking in the bottom corner and trying to not pay attention to it lest I would get distracted. But either way, fun song as a result. There was a lot of stuff in this production that I loved, especially the drum kit. This is personally exactly how I would mix a drum kit in stereo sound, which is obviously the standard. You have the ride in this ear, the hi-hat in this ear. It basically mimics how you would be sitting behind the kit. It kind of, in my opinion, immerses you more. Some people will flip that and make it sound like you're watching the stage, but I think it's a lot more sonically welcome to put you behind the kit as the listener. It makes everything else around you feel more like you're part of the experience. And this song did that, and it had great stereo sound. It was really spread out. The ride being so far over here, it was like literally right here in the mix, and that's exactly where the ride is. The hi-hat was like over here, exactly where the hi-hat would be, and everything else just kind of followed that basic layout. Snare in front of you, the toms are on the sides, the crashes on either side, and you could tell which one was which when they were hit. And it's really nice to have that attention to detail in any song. A lot of the times producers don't tend to think about the drums in that way, and they just kind of go, hey, it sounds kind of neat if we just shove it all into a center channel and leave it be. But in my opinion, you lose so much of how that song would sound and how much immersion there is in having the kit be a much wider experience and to put you as the listener behind that. So they did a great job with the production there. Everything else about the song just reminded me of any other top tier grade like pop song I would hear out of an anime or something. A professional song. That's why I feel like maybe TUYU does that on the side. I've never had any confirmation or clarity if TUYU does anything else on the side, or if this is just their songs and they make them under this name, or if they do make songs for anime and such. I feel like that is such a specific sound that if you're not producing for anime and you make songs like this, how are you not? I just feel like it's such a consistent sound that if you aren't making anime music and you make music that sounds like this, I would just find it hard to believe that there's no direct connection to them in the industry as a result. But maybe people like TUYU, potentially, just love making songs like this and just approach it in that way because they love the tone and they're entirely indie. I don't know enough about TUYU yet to know whether or not that's the case, but I think they should be. If they're not, some producer somewhere is sleeping on TUYU's music. So they've got to be used, right? They've got to have some sort of a connection to the industry. I would be disappointed if they don't. This is just a perfectly competent producer being underutilized if they're not being used already. So get on it, producers. If you're not already hiring TUYU, why haven't you yet? Get on the phone. Like, seriously. I mean, even down to the stereotype that all anime music is like really upbeat sound with very depressing lyrics. This song had some of that. This entire song lyrically was basically just somebody going through a severe depression about whether or not they should kill themselves, and that's very, very not okay. But also, just like being as low as dirt, this has that vibe to it of just like, oh shit, something went wrong. There's a depressive feature in this song. There is a depressive tone to it, but the music around it is much more upbeat than you would anticipate out of that. And that's just such an anime thing to do. Like, that is literally a stereotype. So again, if you're not talking to TUYU already, talk to them, get them going, make some anime intros and outros, whatever, because they're literally here asking for it if they're not already doing so. But I think that's about all I gotta say on this one, honestly. I feel like I'll be just running in circles if I don't stop now. So thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you, Kasumatsu, for putting this into the executive producer queue on Patreon. And if you have anything you want me to get to, drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best as always. Or if, like Kasumatsu did, you want to guarantee that I get to something, go to my Patreon, go to my YouTube memberships. There is a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you got. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how good it is. I will listen to it. That's why it's a guaranteed request. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!